Hey guys, it's Tape the Grape, and I'm going to be taking a look at Nicholas Conservatory and Gardens. That's the conservatory. I'm not going inside there because I don't know how much it costs to get in. And I don't know, I just don't feel like filming inside there. People staring at me. But anyway, figured this would be noteworthy to show. This is one statue. This is not the statue, or I'm sorry, the symbol of Rockford. That is farther back, and I'll show that more than likely at the end of the video, but it's pretty neat anyway. Modern art, I guess. Now, this is one of the many popular tourist attractions of visiting Rockford, or if you just live here, it's nice to come anyway. But oh yeah, let's go take a look at the gardens around back. So as we walk past the front of the building, we go on the side. And of course, inside the building, it's got a bunch of like tropical plants and trees, and occasionally they'll have tropical birds. And I know now they have very exotic butterflies because it's spring. That's just something you'll have to come here and see for yourself. It's really nice. But let's walk on this way. They've got a very beautiful man-made lake with a bunch of like streams and mini waterfalls and whatnot. I'll show you. Sorry if you can't hear, because of course it is kind of loud from the moving water, but it's very beautiful. Oh yeah, let's go take a look. You can see a bunch of those plants in there, well, through the glass, you know. Bunch of tropical ones, as I said. Let's go on and look further. Sorry if the camera is a bit shaky. Nothing I can do about that. Very beautiful, though. You'll hear me say that like a million times in this video, but what do you know? It's the truth, right? And in a lot of spots, they do have a quite big koi fish, or goldfish, or however you want to describe them or say. And again, it's costs money to get on the inside, but the outside completely free, as far as I know. I mean, nobody's ever stopped me so far. But anyway, it's so nice it almost feels like you gotta pay money to walk around. But that's the beauty of it. Oh, here's some fish here. There's quite a lot of bigger ones in the bigger pool. I'll show you that shortly. But oh yeah, very nice. Bunch of man-made waterfalls, as I said. And hey, maybe that statue's taking a video too. But anyway, let's go check over here. Let's walk down here on this little dock, see if we can spot any giant fish. They usually swim to the surface. They don't seem to be that scared of humans, probably because they feed them all so often. No guarantees we'll see one, but, you know. I'll give you a quick look around to this area, and if I spot one off the camera, then I'll quickly turn it on and show you. And that's what this area looks like. Oh, by the way, over here, if you can see that white speck, well, bigger than the speck, that's a goose laying on its nest. That was there the other day when we were here. But oh yeah, let's see if I can spot a fish. You can't really tell the scale of them, but they are pretty big. There's a fish, and it's getting kind of deep in the water, so you can't really see it that well. But oh, and there's the other swan. I think I said goose earlier, but I meant to say swan. And of course, there's the one on the nest. So beautiful. And one thing you'll notice is there's not many people out because, well, it rained a little while ago, about an hour or two ago, and kind of chilly, not super cold, but that's good because I got I guess you could say, the park to myself with no interruptions. But anyway, let's go over on the other side of this man-made lake and let's check it out. And throughout the whole park, you'll see a bunch of these things. They name off what each individual plant is. We've got hundreds, if I'm not mistaken. Probably even more than that, but a bunch of different plants along this whole lake, minus over there. But let's go check some more out. Beautiful swan. Oh yeah. This tells you about the actual lake. Pause it and read it if you'd like. The man-made lake, of course. Need not say that because it's pretty obvious. Man-made. But it's beautiful no matter what. And there's another fountain at the other end. And this little, I don't know, gazebo thing, whatever you'd call it, with a bunch more plants all around. Let's go check down here, the actual gardens part. Well, more of the gardens part. There's some more gazebo things. Another nice man-made waterfall. Let's go check it out. Very beautiful. Of course, no employees beyond that point. Or I'm sorry, only employees beyond that point. What do they expect you to do? Hop in and swim? Maybe yesterday when it was really hot, but beautiful nonetheless. And there's the conservatory / greenhouse in the background, and the fountain. That's very nice. And let's go check more over here. Side note, one thing I always like seeing is I got the water fountains. Normally parks I go to, they have them, but they never work. Let alone have a dog one that actually works. So that's pretty nice. So the doggies can get drink too. Oh yeah. Now here I am under the, again, I don't know what they're called. I call them gazebo. A gazebo. I know that's not what it is, but that's the closest thing I can think of. And let's check these grounds over here. Now, as silly as it sounds, let me get to the other end. It slightly kind of reminds me of the grounds of, what, the U.S. Capitol building, or the tall, pointy statue in Washington, D.C. I know it's nothing like that, but that's what it reminds me of. But again, I've got a bunch of different plants. I'm not going to name them one by one. You'll just have to come here and see. But it's very beautiful. And if we go over here, now let me get to the other side of this, because there used to be a, I don't remember what it was, like a statue or monument or something along here. But as you can see, it is no longer there. But anyway, moving on. Of course, I forgot to mention this is just alongside the road. It's in between a road and the Rock River. This would be the east side of the Rock River. And let me get over here. Well, I'll do that later in the video and give you a good view of downtown Rockford. Well, a portion of it, rather, but let's go on and look down here. Now, as I said, same stuff, but different, of course, all the way at the other end. But here's a view all the way from over here. Now, let's go over here and let's check out the symbol of Rockford. It's down the bike path a little ways, and I'll show you. Give me 1 second. And this thing's pretty nice too. I gotta flip around and show you because it's on the other side of this metal. What does that say? Mississippi Rose Gardens, Leland and Myrtle, Eltzer, I can't read it. I think it's Fetzer Garden Gateway. But that's nice. Kind of hard to see at the camera angle. That's a nice entrance. Now I'm by the river. Again, as I said, the park was on the east side of the Rock River. This is one end, as you can see. We go over here, you can see, nice view, as far as I can zoom in. Dang, that sucks. A nice view of Rockford, Illinois. Let me see if I can get another camera angle. If not, this is the camera angle you'll get, or I should say zoom in. I wish I could zoom in more, but let's check and see. Alright, that's 10 times better, definitely. Maybe the quality's not better, but you can at least see the shapes of them and whatnot, so that's pretty nice. But oh yeah. Now let's go check the Rockford symbol. Cute little baby geese. Of course, the parent geese do not like you to get by them. They'll hiss at you, but they're adorable anyway. Oh yeah. Now, before I go on and show you the actual symbol of Rockford, or the structure, or the statue, or modern piece of art, here's another one. It's pretty interesting. It's really cool, though. Kind of reminds me of an interpretation of either a hand or maybe a fork. Of course, who knows what it is. Maybe it says on the other side, but interesting nonetheless. And finally, here's the symbol of Rockford. It's very nice. Now, from little research I've done a long time ago, from what I understand, this actually used to stand downtown all the way, of course, like I said, downtown. But now it's here in Sinisippi Garden / Park, or maybe it's not considered the same spot because that is way down that way. But either way, it's very nice. And when I was younger, I used to think it was a weird basketball hoop, a giant weird basketball hoop. Let's get a little closer, take a better look. Of course, you could view it at multiple different angles, but it looks roughly the same. But oh yeah. But as I said, this is the monument or statue or symbol of Rockford, however you want to say it. Whoa, my camera angle's acting funny. But anyway, this was Tape to Grape, and this was my video on, well, let's see, a couple different things. Nicholas Conservatory and the gardens, and then a couple statues along the way. Most importantly, the Rockford statue represents Rockford, and another beautiful view of downtown Rockford. Well, not this clip, but the one previous. But anyway, this is Tape to Grape, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.